Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. It is a special day for me because today, Lord willing, sometime later tonight, I will turn 51 years old. Yep, the time has flown by quickly, and hopefully there's many more years to come, but whether or not that's the case, I'm grateful for today and the chance to share a part of that day with you. You know, one of the things that I always like to do on my birthday is make sure that I have a good workout. I don't know why, it just always makes me feel better about myself. It's kind of a way of expressing thanksgiving to God for simply the ability to move. And as I was getting up this morning and kind of reflecting on all the reasons that I have to be thankful, and I'm very blessed in a number of ways, but one of them certainly is the ability, even at this age, to be able to do quite a few of the things that I was able to do when I was much younger. I can do box jumps, I can do sit-up or chin-ups, I can do rather complicated versions of push-ups, I can do some pretty significant moves that challenge the core and the abdominal area, and so I'm just really thankful to be able to do that. And of course, can't put all your eggs in that particular basket in terms of being fit. For any of us, an accident or a disease could be just around the corner, and yet I really appreciate the opportunity to take care of the body that God has given me, and that just really feels good to do. And one of my goals actually is to help as many other people take care of themselves and to get in shape as I'm able to help. So I'm glad you're tuning in today, and this is kind of my gift to myself, but also my gift to you. If you can pick up a tip or two that you can work into your own exercise routine, all the better. Today we're going to work with a 4-exercise set, and it's similar and in some respects to my standard mantra for all of my exercise. I only exercise for 9 minutes a day. I know it sounds crazy, but that's really all the exercise I do. But when I do those 9 minutes, I focus on them, I get after it, and I get something significant done. The nice thing is anything I do can be adjusted to almost any fitness level, and the same is true today. So the 4 moves are going to include either underhand grip pull-downs or chin-ups with knee-ups. Then we'll follow that up with either a bodyweight squat or a box jump, and then we will move from there. I got to look at my cheat sheet a little bit to push-ups, in my case on a stability ball, and then we'll finish out with either a plank or an ab wheel rollout. So let me demonstrate each of those moves real quickly. That'll be the plan. I'll demonstrate, then I'll do the actual 9-minute workout, and it's kind of my birthday gift to myself, but I am making this particular video available for anyone who wants to check it out and get a sense of what it means to be a part of 9 minutes to fit. So let's begin with the first move. It's going to be underhand grip pull-downs. So you do need something overhead to hold on to. In this case, I've got some exercise bands up here. If you happen to have a lat pull-down machine, all the better, but this really works fine. The underhand grip means your palms are facing you, and as we pull down, we'll bring one knee up, and then when they go up, we'll pull the other knee up. And so we go back and forth like this. So that's the easier version, and then you can modify that by having more difficult resistance bands, heavier resistance bands, or more weight if you're in that particular situation. If you're at the advanced level, you can do chin-ups with knee-ups. So that's what we're going to do today for myself. Pretty excited that I can still do this anytime I want to. So down, up, bring up the knee, back down, and up, and there you have it. Just like we used to do on the playground when we were kids. From there, we're going to move into a body weight squat. Key on this exercise, gosh, my voice cracked as if I was in junior high. The key on this exercise is to push our hips back when we squat down, and really not to go any further down than when our knees or our legs are parallel. So we can do it with our arms out front as a counterbalance, or we can do a prisoner squat like this. Works out like this. Push the hips back, and then you push up off the heel of the foot. So you can kind of feel that in the legs a little differently than if you push up off the front of your foot. So that's kind of how that works. You can vary the intensity a little bit by going a little bit more explosive on the up. And if you're at the low end of the fitness scale where you have difficult knees, you can go down just a little bit less far and still get the same idea of the exercise. If you're at the advanced level, we're going to do a little box jump. Kind of wish my box was a little heavier. I'm using an old footstool. But it goes just like this. You just jump up on the box, back down, back up, back down, back up, back down. And you do that as quickly as you can safely do for the duration of the exercise. From there, we're going to move into push-ups. What I love about push-ups, it's basically a full body move. because it engages the core if you do it right, and the legs, and especially the arms and chest. But it's also adaptable to any fitness level very easily. In fact, you don't even have to get on the floor to do a push-up. You can lean against a wall with your hands a little lower than shoulder width, have your feet maybe 2 or 3 feet away from the wall, then lean in and push out. Lean in and push out. So that's an easy way to do push-ups, even if you're not able to get down on the floor. If you are able to get on the floor, even there we can do an easier version. I call it the knee-assisted push-up. When we were growing up, we used to call it the girl push-up. At any rate, your knees are on the floor, and you do the regular push-up, but keeping your knees down. Of course, a regular push-up, you're supported on the toes of your feet and your hands, down, up, down, up. If you want a little bit more complicated, you can do a Spider-Man push-up where you bring your leg forward one at a time, like this. So that transfers quite a bit more weight to the front. And then today I'm going to do what I think is the hardest one, the stability ball push-up. And by the way, you can modify that a little bit too. You can make it a little easier by putting the ball against a stable surface. If the ball is freestanding like mine is, it's a little bit harder. But hands just a little bit off to the side. It's a stabilization move as well. And so that will actually challenge you pretty significantly. And then from there, we're going to move to a specifically core engaging exercise, although quite a bit of core engagement is on a stability ball push-up as well. But if you didn't do that, one of the things we can do is a plank. And I should mention the plank can be done on the wall as well. Feet about 2 or 3 feet away again. But this time put your elbows on the wall and simply hold that position, bracing your abs for the duration of the exercise. On the floor, similar to the push-ups, we can do it with our knees on the ground. And we can just hold that pose, bracing the abs. The standard plank is again like a push-up position except on your elbows. And you hold that position steady, bracing your abs. Or if you're at the advanced level, you can do an ab wheel rollout. You've probably seen ab wheels on TV. I made my own out of a simple part of an old dumbbell set from back in the 70s. Added a 5-pound weight, put a couple collars on it. Works just fine. Again, we'll bring the wheel out and back in and out and back in. And we keep doing that for the duration of the exercise. So I've got to tell you, at 51, it feels fabulous to still be able to do these kind of moves. We can't take our health for granted, but we can exercise our body as we are able, and it is a way of daily giving thanks to God for the gift that we've been given. If you're new to the particular routine that I put together, it's called 9 Minutes to Fit, and the way this routine is going to play out today is we have 2 sets of timings. So we will be exercising for 18 seconds at a time, and then we'll have 27 seconds of rest in between exercises. We've just done a 4-exercise circuit, so I'm going to do that 4-exercise circuit 3 times. That'll give me a total of 12 rounds of exercise. It's a great, great workout, and I modify the moves with just about every workout, so these are the 4 that I'm using today, and it's a full body exercise. My heart rate is going to be pumping pretty good as well, so it's just a great way to work out. So happy birthday to me, but hopefully happy birthday in its own way to you. So we're going to get started with those chin-ups or pull-downs. We're going to do so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, that's the first move. Next, we're going to do those little box jumps. So I've got a few seconds to rest here, catch my breath a little bit, and we'll move into that one. Or the bodyweight squats, whichever move you're doing. Many of you are subscribed to the program, but if you're just watching, check it out. It's a lot of fun. We'll start in about 4 seconds. Here we go. balanced. All right, get the legs pumping there a little bit. Next, we're going to go to the stability ball push-up or regular push-up. Excuse me. So engage the chest and arms on that. Should feel your heart pumping by now. We've got about 7 or 8 seconds. So we'll get ourselves in position. And here we go. All right, excellent. All right, one more exercise for the first time through the circuit. This time it'll be the planks on the wall or on the floor, or in my case, the ab wheel rollouts. Engage that core. Got about 8 seconds. So try to get ourselves in good position. Focus on good form for safety. There we go. It's one time through. Now we're ready to go after it again, beginning with the chin-ups or pull-downs and with the knee-ups. About 10 seconds. Oops, here in position. I'm going to keep those up there in case I need them for pull-downs. Here we go. There we're at. That's okay. Next time through, probably do a couple chin-ups and then move to pull-downs. Key is to try to keep exercising, but also keep good form. We'll move now to those box jumps, about 10 seconds. Bring us a little closer. And here we go. All right, very good. That'll get your heart pumping in a hurry. Back to the stability ball push-ups or regular push-ups. Should be breathing pretty hard by now. About 6 seconds. So, good position. Here we go. You have to really concentrate on that so that you don't lose your balance or your position. All right, back to the planks or ab wheel rollouts. Get ready. I like to watch my timer. About 7 or 8 seconds. And here we go. All right, 2/3 of the way through. One more round. Try to make it good. On the chin-ups, like I said, I may start out doing a few chin-ups and then downgrade to the pull-downs. So it's better to have good form and keep performing the exercise rather than to struggle. In about 3 seconds, here we go. the underhand grips. Do a couple extra because of the time. Be good for me if I had an extra band on there for a little bit more resistance. That's okay. Now ready for those box jumps last round. Great for the cardio here. About 6 seconds probably. Here we go. All right, one more round of the push-ups. At whatever level, trashes the legs, which is great. About 10 seconds. Get position. Here we go. All right. One more round on the ab wheels or planks, and we can call it. Again, finish strong. Maintain good form. Brace those abs. Here we go. So, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It's good to be able to move. Always feels good. And hopefully give you something to think about. Those of you who are already signed up, it's just part of a normal business for you. But if you're new to this, that's the way I work out each day. Literally only takes 9 minutes. It's always 12 rounds of exercise. Lots of variety in the way that I do it. But being in shape, taking care of the body been given is important to me, but I really don't want it taken over my life. I don't like lots of repetitive movement on the joints. I know a lot of people like to run and such, that's fine. I actually haven't done any serious running, or I probably haven't run more than 100 yards in 3 or 4 years, because any running I do would be short shuttle sprints that are part of this workout. Not even too much of that, since I normally film it inside, but I definitely get the heart rate going, definitely engage all the muscles, and just a great way to start the day. So thanks for tuning in to this edition of 9 Minutes to Fit, and thanks for all the birthday wishes some of you have offered. Appreciate it, and pray that you're taking good care of the body that God has given you as well. If you're interested in more info, you can find it on the website, fitunderthecollar.com, or in the email. So thanks again for tuning in. Have a great day, and stay or work toward getting fit.